Now, does this matrix just repeat itself every 100 years or something? Remember in 2020, we had the George Floyd riots, of course. Who can forget the summer of love of 2020? What made a lot of people go out and get a gun license was seeing the way police were treated by the system. Judges will throw any police officer in jail just to please the woke mob. In 2020, I was convinced total anarchy would break out because of the globalist minions, Soros-funded BLM and Antifa. This betrayal from the justice system and the defund the police crowd had me convinced that police will become so demoralized they will not show up to work. After all, they can go to jail for life by simply doing their job, or at least have their lives ruined by the way the MSM covers the story. Regardless of the specifics of the incident, it's reported as another racist white cop kills an unarmed black. And these headlines go international. I truly felt cops would start saying, fuck it, I'm not going to work. Think about it. They have the worst job on earth. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. This is an excellent reason to get armed because police can't always help you. During the George Floyd riots in New York, a man was getting his business looted and destroyed by violent BLM protesters, so he called the police. He was told the whole city is being destroyed. What do you expect us to do? They refused to help because they couldn't help. That goes to show society isn't as secure as you once thought. Things can go left really quick and humans will resort to total savagery. And it will be up to you to defend yourself. Remember the George Floyd mural that was hit by lightning? I mean, there is no better case of divine intervention, am I right? What are the chances? Lightning strikes the side of the building, not the top, the side, and specifically where George Floyd's face would be, and leave everything else intact. I think God has spoken, folks. But that being said, almost exactly 100 years before that, before the 2020 George Floyd riots, dozens of race riots around the U.S. took place. That's right, 1919. That time it was more over legitimate concerns, unlike the one that happened in 2020. Riots over George Floyd, a lifelong criminal that terrorized the black community, putting a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach being one of them. You know, he had a rep sheet long as toilet paper.